Hey guys, Warchild V1 here with another car update slash I'm going to do a mod today is what it is. So my headlights, all this silver in here and over here and all that, I would like it to all be black. So I think we're about to take off and take apart my headlights. In order to do that, I got to take off this whole front clip. I guess you guys can sit here and do this with me. It's really no big deal to take this shit apart. I'm not the person that came up with the idea for this. I'm just reaping the benefits of someone else's research. As well as I bought some LED strips that are going to go behind the Sealant right here. Let's see. God, my garage is a true mess. These have 3M tape on the backing. Well, something similar. You just peel off the back and then you can stick it. This is going to be inside of the Sealant, and I have another one to go down this side. You can't put anything behind that one, so this is what, 9 LEDs instead of the one in the corner. It'll make it look way prettier, way brighter, and it's going to be my daytime running lights. So yeah, I'm fixing to get this started. Once I get all the clips out and the screws out, we'll take off this front bumper and start taking off the lights and take them apart and get to work. So I'll see you guys there. Alright, I just figured I'd show you guys what we're working with. Let's see. Alright, so to take off this front bumper is no big deal. It's really just a number of clips and bolts across here. You take off all these. There's some clips going inside the wheel well and underneath the car. All it is these cheap ass little clip thingies here. They're really easy to take off and it's not that hard to do. Once that's out, it's only a few bolts to take off the headlights. So yeah, I'm gonna get all this going and I'll just get back to you guys here in a minute. Alright guys, so I've gotten all the clips off the bottom of the bumper. I counted 9 clips, little, like these things, body clips, C clips, I don't know what they're called really. But there's 9 clips across the bottom. You just count out 9. And then there's 1 in each wheel well up at the top. So that's it for those. And I've been looking, and it is 6 10mm bolts on the top, as well as 3 more C-clips. So, yeah. But the cool thing about wiring in my lights, my LED strips that I bought, is I'm already running an aftermarket wiring harness here. Like, I already got that. So that's going to make the first step really easy. You don't need an aftermarket harness for it. I'm just saying I already got it. In other words, I'm not going to be tapping into any stock wiring at all. All the stock wiring is going to stay the same, but I do plan on splicing into my current wiring harness, which is an aftermarket. All that did was change my daytime running lights. Made it to where it's just the C lights instead of the other halogens as well, which is perfect for what I'm doing because I'm going to splice into that and this whole C light will light up. I'm not sure what kind of angles you're actually getting here on my GoPro. My GoPro is not one of the cool ones that actually has a screen on it, so I can never actually tell what it is aiming at. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing, but we got 6 bolts. Now we're down to nothing but C-clips. God, my garage is a fucking mess right now. I don't want to turn around and show anybody. All we have left is 1, 2, and 3. So, C-clips can be a pain. Usually all you need is a flathead. I have some tools, because at one time I was a mechanic, that make it a little easier, but that's not really even what this tool is for. I don't have the actual C-clip removal tools. That's what you should be using. But a flathead will do the job. The tool I'm using right now, I've always used it to get hoses. You know, you get it between the hose and the thing and go around it to loosen a hose. That's what I initially got a whole kit of these different types of little spiked end tools for hoses. Even though they have, well, I was going to say even though they have a specialty tool for that. No, they have a specialty tool to take off these clamps. I call those clamps Jesus clamps. And the reason is, as you're trying to take them off, you're like, Jesus! But it looks like these days they've updated them and it looks like it locks itself open when you squeeze this with pliers. which that's quite nice. So now the whole front bumper is about to come off. Front bumper cover technically, but the thing is, it's got little body clips that you just want to be gentle. Be gentle. This is not by any means a how-to video, guys. This is, there we go. Let's do the same on the other side. This is not a how-to, guys. This is, I just figured I'd bring you guys along for the ride. Here we go. That should be about it, because everything else is actually off. Yeah, I forgot. This whole piece comes off too. Yeah, that's the front seal for when you close the hood. But yeah, this is all off, so we just gotta carefully remove this bumper. And I gotta remember there are fog lights in there, so I don't really want to bring the bumper very far. The bad thing is my wife's gonna get home and be like, what the fuck are you doing? She's so worried about anything I do on this car. There we go. She's worried about everything I do on it, which I understand to an extent. There we go, front clip on the ground. In fact, that's the whole reason I have this laying here. But yeah, she's worried about anything I do on it because we've only made a couple payments on this car. You know, it's a brand new car. Only made a few payments on it so far, and she doesn't want me to break it, which I understand, but I'm not going to break it. So that's why I keep telling her. She doesn't know I'm about to take apart my headlights though. So shh. Actually, she'll know. She's just not home yet is the thing. So when she gets home, she's going to see this shit and probably be really scared, but she'll be all right. She's super awesome. She's not like going to flip out on me and we're going to have some giant fight. Nothing like that. But she would prefer that I don't do this. But damn it, it's going to be so worth it in the end. It really is. I think I have to take this piece off. Pretty sure. Hold on, there's another one. Yeah, I was gonna say 2 more here. And I'm thinking, yeah, this is another one of those C-clips. Here's my wife. Oh shit. All right, guys, we're back. No, she was like super duper cool about it. I figured she'd be cool about it. She's cool about like freaking everything, it seems. I figured that she'd be cool about it though. She's told me more than once. She's scared that I'm gonna void the warranty on this car. But nah. It was no biggie. Alright, so there were 2 bolts here. 1, 2, and then 2. And I take off these little clips. And I think this is a separate piece, so I shouldn't have to worry about that. That's just what holds, that's the clip holder for the bumper cover. But we're getting there, guys, we're getting there. Almost got headlight number 1 out. I'm gonna go ahead and remove both headlights, then wash my hands really well and put on some gloves before I take them apart. Well, I'll get them coming apart, but once they're apart, I want to wear gloves straight up so I don't get fingerprints inside the headlight. That'd be really bad news. You don't want fingerprints in the headlight because then you're stuck with them forever. Or until you take it back apart. So that's my plan, guys. That's my plan. All the headlight stuff's with the headlight stuff. All the top clips are with the top, and all the bottom are with the bottom. Now, I think technically the whole headlight could come out, but I have some shit I need to unplug first. There we go. What a pain. All right. That whole piece is just going to sit down here on the ground. And this whole piece, minus this little LED right here, is going with me. That was my aftermarket Sealant that I already had. And this is what we're taking apart next. There's my stock Sealant bulb. Yeah, let me get the other one off and we'll start tearing this puppy down. So now I'm gonna go get washed up and we're gonna start taking these things apart. Mustang. He's big and bad every time he drives past here. Sounds pretty though. So now we got both the headlights out. I did find that other screw, by the way. It was actually sitting on the back side of the front bumper cover. We're gonna take off. I took off the wiring harness. Now I'm taking off. This is my high beam. You don't want to touch these bulbs. There's my low beam. Don't touch the bulb. You don't want to get your finger grease on it. I've already washed my hands. Once you get those bulbs out, we do have to take off the rubber. I mean, this whole thing's got to come apart. So that goes with the high beam. And this rubber piece, there we go. Come on. There we go. It's hard to get a hold of. There we go. This rubber piece goes with the low beam. Now we start pulling out screws. Looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and most likely 6. But I have watched videos on how to take apart this stuff. In fact, a guy named Cody, WRX, shit, I forgot the numbers. If you looked up 2015 WRX Headlight Mod, he's the first one that comes up. Cody WRX, like 70 something. That's where I got the whole idea and everything from. So, like I said, I didn't make up this idea. I didn't come up with this awesome plan, and this is not a tutorial. He's got a tutorial. And I'm actually literally just doing what I saw him do. I'm not watching it right now between cuts or anything. I've watched it like 3 times and I've kind of got it all memorized, I think. Because once these come out, we should be able to pop off the front lens. Once the front lens is off, we start taking, damn it, get off of my finger. That sealant stuff is getting me. Then you can pop off the side marker and the Sealant. Yeah, we just got 3 more screws here. This is my favorite screwdriver. I've had it for probably 10 years. The reason it's my favorite, it's a 10-in-1. So, of course, you can pull that out, and there's a flat and a Phillips. You can pull that out, and then this end has a flat and a Phillips. So you could pull this out and turn it one way or the other. Plus, that's a nut driver, and that's a nut driver. Plus, on top of that, you could pull that out, and then it has 4 different sizes of Torx screws on the other side, because they all come apart just like that side did. So it's literally 10 different tools in one, and I've used it as all of the above. I've used the nut drivers and everything. This is the screw that Cody WRX called the hidden screw. Alright. Damn it. There we go. There's the hidden screw, as he called it. Now for the scariest part of all of this. Well, for one, we make sure that there's... Damn truck, get on it. Make sure there's no more screws. There's not. Now we literally start popping these clips very carefully, because the last thing I want to do is break my headlight. We got a damn fly. I hate flies. So I'm going to carefully pop all these clips. You got to pop and then pull just a little. The thing that actually seals the headlight into this, more like seals the lens into the frame here, is what looks to be the same type of sealant that they use in doors on the splash guards and stuff. I've taken doors apart and it looks like that same sort of, it's kind of like a really sticky, silly, putty-ish type of stuff. So you just gotta work with it, because it hardly works with you. Oh my god. So that stuff is like the worst. It really is. It is like the worst. That shit is a real pain in the ass. I said it's like a silly putty. Well, silly putty can rip. This shit doesn't rip. It just stretches. So you have to just try and try and try until you get it. Now, all of this is going to stay silver. That's a reflector for a light. That's just a little halogen lamp. All that's going to stay silver, but everything that's left in here, I would like to paint black. So let's go ahead and take out what's left, which looks like 1, 2, 3 screws and some little pop clips. I'm starting to think that maybe this was supposed to stay on the black, but either way, whatever. It's here, we gotta deal with it. It'll be alright. God, that stuff sucks. Alright, let's go ahead and get these screws out. Oh, that's scary. It's touched the sealant. There we go. Yeah, it touched this stuff. So I really want to try not to touch the inside of that lamp. But this is the part I want to paint, which is the majority of the chrome look inside of there. And this, yeah, that's gonna be a lot of fun. Not really. It's gonna be a true pain in the ass to put back, but whatever. This, just don't touch the inside. Hopefully if you don't touch it, you're alright. Like I said, hopefully. I don't want any fingerprints inside there. Okay, so this is what I want to paint, but first we got to take that off and the sea light, or the boomerang, or whatever you want to call it. Let's see. Let's see. This looks like it just pops down. Oh yeah. Because we're not painting that and the sea light. Let's see. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I see a total of 5 clips. So let's start with clip number 1. That's out. Clip number 2 is actually a 2-piece clip. So is clip number 3. Like, it might be easier with a pair of pliers. We'll see. Now for the overkill needle nose. They're definitely overkill for this job, but it is really useful having needle nose this big. It pops back in, like right there. It's actually out. Gotta do them both at the same time or something. There we go. There we go. Should be the whole thing. Should be. I mean, unless this does need to pop down. Let's see. Nah. Just pop it through. Sorry for the neighbors' dogs. Unfortunately, we have neighbors that have dogs that love to bark at our house. It's really weird. And really annoying. When you're in the house, though, you don't really hear it that much. Wiggle, wiggle. All right. Sweetness. So, let's see. So I plan on painting everything except for right where this thing sits. So I'm gonna have to tape that off real well. That won't be too hard though. Well, it might be. Taping is one of the worst parts. But yeah, I'm gonna paint this whole thing black, and that's gonna just make the headlights look a lot better. And then we're gonna put the LED strip behind this, make that look a lot better. Yeah, I see why he said there's no room to put it behind this bottom one. This bottom one, there's literally no place for it. But I think it's gonna look good. I think it's gonna look good. So I'm gonna get this taped off and start painting. Alright guys, so I've gotten this clean, I've got it taped off. Fuck me, and there's dogs barking. So I'm just gonna have a montage of spraying. Alright, well, one piece has been painted a lot. My neighbor's dogs were out, so they were barking so much that I wasn't able to record, but I'm going to start on the second one. It's so scary. And this side. Now we wait. I need to stop before I do something wrong. But yeah, it's turning out all right. Other than having to wait in between every paint job, we're doing all right. Once all the paint's done, sorry, my backyard's all nasty with dog shit on the floor and stuff. Once that's all done, we'll start putting stuff together. So guys, just like last time, it's gonna be dark here soon, unfortunately. But what I've got is, this is solid black other than where the Sealant goes. I did that just so I'll get the maximum amount of reflection, of course. The Sealant will cover up all the shiny. So this is going to be inside there, and it's going to look a lot nicer in my opinion. The other one's still drying in the backyard over there. So the next step is, here's the LEDs I bought. It's literally like a roll of LEDs. LE brighter lighting experience. I got them really cheap. It was like 10 bucks, and that's with shipping and all. And they're literally cut to fit. You can cut them every 3 LEDs. And then, I don't know if you could see that. Probably not. It's probably not zooming in, but at the tip here, 2 little copper circles where you just solder on wire. So what I did was soldered on the wires right here. Soldered on the wires, and then I got hot glue and covered it in hot glue. That way I know for sure it is on there, it is stable. And this strip is going to go right inside here. And then I have another strip that's going to go right down this. And then it's going to be beautiful, guys. But I'm going to really take my time doing this. I'm not really going to do this on camera, but I'm just showing you. The wires go through the little hole back here. But yeah, it's going to light up the whole Sealant. There's no room for them on the bottom. I even have some long enough for that, but there's just not room behind the reflector, behind the actual Sealant thing. So I'm gonna get these things in there, test them, and probably get everything put back together and throw it all together in the car. Most likely, it's about to be dark, so the lighting's about to suck around here. I'm just gonna throw everything back together, and I'll show you guys later on what it looks like, I guess, when it's dark, and then tomorrow I'll show you what it looks like in the light, and we will have a video. So hope you guys enjoyed it, at least the tear down, and I'll see you guys later. All right, guys, well, here we are following day. It really got way too dark to finish this video last night, so I got it done. In all, it took about 4 hours to do these headlights, but look at that. That is fucking nice looking. I think so. I think that looks really, really good. So now they're blacked out. They match the front end of the car a lot more. Instead of looking at it and seeing chrome. And I don't know. I think it's beautiful. So let me, I have to actually start the car and put down the e-brake in order for the sea lights to come on, because those are my daytime running lights. So let me go get my keys. But I figure I'll go ahead and set this back here. There you go. You get to hear it on a cold start. Now check out those headlights. The DRLs look way better now. Way, way, way better. So anytime my car's running and my e-brake is down, the sea lights are lit up. They have the LED strips going from here to here, so there's 9 and 6. A lot more than the 1 LED that it had before. I think it looks quite good, in my opinion. I really, really like it. So what do you guys think? I think it looks a lot better like this. That's what we got. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please comment, like, and sub if you haven't. And I will see you guys on the next video. Thanks for watching.